Hello everyone, PWS Phil here, and welcome to Figure Review. On this episode, we're taking a look at Basic Jinder Mahal. Now this, of course, is Jinder Mahal's debut figure, and I think they did a pretty good job. Considering he's not too featured on TV at a certain time, I'm actually pretty glad he got a figure, and it's pretty well detailed too. Let's take a look. Now, of course, Jinder Mahal has been trying his best to, take a chunk out of Ryback's rise to fame here, and I think it's a pretty good deal. I always believe that the newer superstars, even though they need to run over a few jobber-type guys to get some momentum going, I really think guys like Jinder Mahal and Ryback should feud with each other on the way up. If you go back through history, that's how it's always worked. Brock, Austin, and Triple H all fought each other at all levels to their way to the top. And it adds a lot of depth to the characters that over their careers they keep running into each other. Of course, those three guys didn't feud with each other at all times, but they always came back into feuds with each other, and it just made things that much more epic. So, when it comes to new superstars and building superstars, I really think the new guys need to feud with the other new guys, as well as feuding with veterans. That's something I think hurt John Cena, is that he didn't really have a nemesis through the years until he was already into a few title reigns, and I don't know, it really hurt him over time. But that's a rant for a different time. Today we're looking at Jinder Mahal. Now, some people have said, and I somewhat agree, that perhaps Jinder has a balloon head. Perhaps his head is a bit too big. But I think it's not too bad. Perhaps they could have used a different torso. But this is the torso they used for Randy Orton, and those two guys are roughly about the same size. So I can't really say it's a wrong choice. But as far as the head being too big, maybe the basic Stone Cold torso would have been slightly better, but I still think they did a good job here. Of course, he's in his all-white attire, and of course, at this time, he just had the soul patch under his chin. He didn't have the full beard at the time, so you really can't, shit on Mattel for that. This is how he looked at the time they produced this figure. That's really splitting hairs. If you really need the beard that badly, it's not like his beard is that fancy that it's that hard to paint on. You just slap a beard on him and that would be it. Plus, they did his hair in all black, so all you really got to do is get some black paint, slap a beard on there, and you got up-to-date Jinder Mahal. Now, of course, as I said, the white attire has silver and red and black accents. On the front, it says Jinder here. He's got his white wrist tape. Something really cool, for those of you who may not have checked out this figure before, is he has the silver detailing on his boots. Very intricate. Some around the front, and then very detailed in the back. Very cool. And of course, on the back of his trunks, to go with Jinder on the front, it has Mahal. Jinder Mahal. Mahal right on the back there. Now, of course, the thing that does suck about this figure is the basic legs make this pretty hard to do a fair-looking camel clutch, so that kind of stinks. But other than that, I think this is a pretty decent figure, especially for a debut figure. And at the time when this figure was coming out, he did not have much TV time at all. So the fact that he got this figure in time is awesome. And now that he's in a feud with Ryback, he'll probably get a few more figures, maybe even an Elite. Now, these, of course, are available anywhere WWE figures are sold. Jinder's kind of hard to find because he is a debut figure, but, I found him. Hopefully you can too. A lot of Kmart's been having this set lately, so check your Kmart. I think that's probably your best bet for Jinder Mahal. I thank you guys for tuning in, and please stick around to see what I have for sale on eBay this week.
Now available on eBay. Click the link in the description.